Namaste. Hello. It's lovely to connect with you today. I'm here at 7 Mile Beach in southern Tasmania. My name is Leanne Peters. I'm from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook, and Temple of Balance on YouTube. Let's see if we can get that horizon straighter. I think it needs to come down a bit that way. That's better. Hi Chelsea, hi Rose. It's lovely to connect with you. So my name's Leanne Peters. I'm from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook and Temple of Balance on YouTube. And I'm here to share some guidance for Saturday and Sunday. So extra special welcome to my Temple of Balance patrons, my Pillar of Light family, and all of those of you who support my work through my website. Thank you so much for your support. You help me be able to bring these sorts of videos out to you and out to others who may not be able to support right now. So thank you so much. You also help put food on the table for me and my family, so thank you. So it's absolutely gorgeous here, and I felt inspired to come out on location, if you like. So we'll go down to the water before I finish, but for now I'm going to stay here and pull some cards. So if you're new to watching, welcome. I'm going to be using today my Speed of Light Oracle cards, and I'm going to be looking for the best card for Saturday the 17th of March, and then the best card for Sunday the 18th of March, and then the best card for the theme for Saturday and Sunday. I am not doing personal requests for guidance here today. This is general guidance for everyone. So I trust that you've been led here for a reason. Just take on board what feels right, what resonates with you, and just let the rest go. Very interested to see what comes up. It's been very fast shifts in energy, very supportive at the moment for rapid releasing, unless we're holding on to something, it is so supportive for letting go right now and for moving on and allowing change in, and things are happening quite quickly. So it's like in the last video I did, when the stag came up, I could feel that lost energy moving on very quickly for those of us who weren't holding ourselves in that heavy energy. If we hold ourselves in it, it's going to hang around. If we allow ourselves to let go, it's going to release much quicker and then move into the next feeling or the next space that we move into. So, it's beautiful here. I'm now looking for the best card for Saturday, the 17th of March. So if it's not Saturday for you yet, you can think of this as guidance in advance. We're going to go with this card for Saturday here. What is it? Oh, Owl. Persistence, card 47. And the keywords say patience, solution, question, answer, and night. This brings a lot of activity into the night on Saturday. So whether it's Friday into Saturday morning or Saturday night into Sunday morning, there's a lot of energy around the night time. With this card, but it talks about being patient, especially on Saturday, and especially being patient with ourselves, but we may find that our patience is being tested with other people as well. So we may find our tolerance levels sort of lower than usual on Saturday. So we're being guided to be really patient with others and patient with ourselves and patient with things in our life that feel like they're going a bit slow. My voice is changed. The Kundalini energy that's moving up through the body is starting to move into the throat. So I'm feeling it really strongly in my voice this morning. It sounds really different to me. So yeah, let's remember to be patient on Saturday, especially if things don't work out the way that we'd like them to. Let's just kind of stop, take some deep breaths, and just trust in perfect timing. Trust that things happen for a reason. Our paths cross with people for a reason at the right time, and we can't rush it sometimes. So even though the energies are very supportive and for our fast and prompt releasing and shifting very much in our own body and personally, like emotionally and mentally. Perhaps on the physical side of things in our life, things might be a little bit slower, especially on Saturday. So let's be patient, let's be persistent, let's not give up right now. It's tough right now, and it's been tough for a little while. So, you know, some of us have been feeling sort of fed up and tired and exhausted from the climb and the somewhat uphill struggle. But let's just be persistent and just keep moving forward. Let's trust that we are making progress, even if we don't see the results yet. So that's the guidance for Saturday. Be patient, be persistent. That's that. How does that resonate with you? I guess you won't probably know until your Saturday. So perhaps come back and let me know. So I'm looking for the best card now for Sunday, the 18th of March. Hi, Janice. Janice says, voice is in my toes. Interesting. Hi, Alison. Alison says, giving up is not an option. I love your boldness and your assertiveness there, Alison. Thank you. Okay, Sunday the 18th of March. We're going with this card for Sunday. Here. Ooh, card 21 called Initiation. And the keywords say mastery, milestone, progression, and greatness. This talks about, and we're in such a strong space right now of upgrade, of this Kundalini energy activating, which also talks about initiation and being initiated into the next level of vibration or the next phases or parts of our life. So with initiations come tests, and we may be tested on Sunday, but we're really being guided to stay open, not only in our heart, but in the whole front of our body. And a lot of us have been feeling this the last few days, about really opening up in these sensitive, vulnerable parts of our body at the front and allowing ourselves to move forward from this position. So really open up and have courage to embrace and celebrate our vulnerable side, our vulnerable parts, the parts that we've been hiding or covering up or holding back. Let's open up and celebrate our vulnerability as we step forward through this initiation period. Because we're going through these gateways of upgrade where we're raising our energy frequency and we're moving into a next level of vibration, personally and also collectively. That's what the Kundalini activation and this Kundalini rising time is. It's simply about upgrading. So we're upgrading our frequency, and on Sunday it feels like there's probably a test or an initiation we're going to go through. So let's remind ourselves that we are progressing and that we can get through this test, because we've only been tested on things that we've already learned. The initiations, I find, are a bit like an exam, and where we're tested or examined on things that we've learned throughout the year. So if we've already kind of been through that lesson, it's kind of a test to make sure that we've fully understood it. So let's remember to listen to our bodies, to trust in our intuition and trust in how we feel as we move through this time period. We're really being called to use our self-healing tools as well, so don't forget those things that can help you. So there is progression happening. Things are moving. Things are improving. So remind yourself of that if you've forgotten. Namaste, Rex. Hi, Christy from Salt Lake City, who sends love. Thanks, Christy. Okay, I'm looking now for the best card for the theme for Saturday and Sunday, and then we'll head down to the water. So the best card for the theme card I think of as bringing these days together and helping us see the bigger picture. Joanne says she can't wait till it's over. I hope you're not talking about the Kundalini activation or the upgrade. You know, it is intense to go through these intense learning and initiation periods, but they're also quite exciting. You know, I'm finding myself really fully embracing as much as I can each moment that shifts and presents something different. So the theme card is this. What is it? Oh, card 1, Archangel Michael. And the keywords say truth, protection, boundaries, and courage. Boundaries are so strong at the moment. A lot of us in this last week, or this last few days, have been really looking at our boundaries, how we spend our time, the energy that we're giving away to other people or to situations in our life that perhaps are a bit draining on us. So over the weekend, it feels like we're going to have the time and the space to really seriously look at our boundaries. Sometimes I find as I change a lot personally, I need to reassess my boundaries from time to time, especially during big periods of change. Because as I change, my priorities change. What I'm going to accept or not accept for myself changes. So it makes sense during this big transformation time, this big time of internal change, that we would also be inspired to look at our boundaries and how we spend our time. So we need to be clear with ourselves first about which boundaries we need to break down, which boundaries are not healthy anymore, and which boundaries we need to reassess or refine, or which boundaries we need to actually start afresh again. So it takes assertiveness to do that and clarity for ourselves first before we can kind of perhaps speak up and set some clear boundaries, some clear lines in the sand, some clear rules, I guess, in a way, with ourselves in our relationships and in certain situations. You know, like sometimes I hear a lot of people working a lot of overtime and they feel a lot of pressure from their workplace to work this overtime. Perhaps they're understaffed or they're being manipulated. I mean, who knows what the reason is. But that's a prime example of this energy for the weekend of boundaries, is looking at what's draining us and where we need to now put some healthy boundaries up and start saying no. Start saying, no, that doesn't resonate with me. No, I'm not available for that shift. No, that doesn't suit me that that occurs, or what have you. You know, so we don't always have to say yes and then feel bad about saying no. Let's stand in our power and recognise that our boundaries are important for our health and well-being. So that's the theme card. Truth is also very important, especially as the Kundalini moves up into the throat. So lots of speaking up, lots of communication issues are being shifted or brought to our attention so that we can look at what we need to shift and improve with our communications. So lots of throat stuff that's starting to come up for a lot of us. So that's the theme card for Saturday and Sunday. Boundaries, truth, communication. So thank you. This guidance comes to you from my intuition and my Speed of Light Oracle cards. These are available on my website. They've been completely created by me. If you want to learn more about them, just visit templeofbalance.com.au. So we've got our Tasmania Healing Retreat. We've got a kind of a private secluded beach for our retreat, which is actually just around the corner here, just a few kilometres away. So the tickets have opened for that, details have opened for our Tasmania Healing Retreat. It's 7 nights, live-in, so 8 days, 7 nights. We'll be doing lots of workshops and healing, meditation, drumming, spending time in nature, lots of things. Have a look on my website if you're inspired to. This Tuesday coming up, the 20th, is our Patron Healing Day. I've got 3 healing events. We're getting so many people that are getting on board with our healing events for patrons that I've now created 3 of them. And I'll create 10, I'll create 20 if I have to. So I like to make sure I've got time for everyone. So if you would like a little bit of personal connection with me with some healing energy, then please have a look on my Patreon page. It's not too late to join in. You can join in any time before Tuesday. That's Tuesday Australian time, so it might be Monday for you if you're in the US or somewhere. And if you want to learn more about the work I do, please visit my website at templeofbalance.com.au. Now we're going to go down to the water. So just bear with me while I make some adjustments. So, hello. Let's turn this camera around. Where is my flippy thing? Oh yeah. So this is the back of our beach. No hotels, no apartments, just good old nature. And you know, in Tasmania we're an island, so we have lots of beaches and not a massive population. So this is normal. This is normal for our beach of a morning. There's a couple of people I can see in the distance probably walking their dog down that way. There's a couple of people coming up here walking multiple dogs. There was one guy swimming way out there when I arrived. He's still out there, so he's very courageous. It's not that warm, this water. Okay, so take some nice deep breaths and just think about what you need to receive from this space. Do you need to let go a little bit more? Are you feeling a bit closed off and want to use this time to receive and to open up? So just stop for a moment and take some really big breaths. Really opening big breaths. So really allow yourself to breathe in lots of new air. Think about opening up and letting go. Surrendering to this moment. So, let's move back a wee bit. So thank you for joining me today. I'll read all of your comments when I get back onto my computer, when I get home. I'm doing ceramics for the next couple of hours. My daughters are helping me, so that'll be lots of fun. And then we've got meditation circle this afternoon with Jennifer. If you're in Hobart area, just let me know. I can send you the details. So I'll be going to that this afternoon. So have a fantastic weekend. Thanks so much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up button. Please show us some love. Please comment or share if you're inspired to, and contact us privately if you would prefer to do that. Thank you for all of your wonderful emails too and feedback. It's really touching. So thank you. I'll turn the camera around actually. Perhaps. Hello. So thank you so much for joining me and have a fantastic weekend. I'll be back to share with you again soon. Maybe on Monday. We'll see how we flow. So thank you and namaste. Sending you lots of love from my heart to yours. Thank you.